Hey guys, JO3 here, back with another video. This is the first lore video of the JO3 SMP. I know it's quite long, so if you don't want to watch the whole video, I understand. I would, recommend it, but if you want an easier way to get caught up, in the description there's a Google Doc that'll be updated over time with all of the canonical events that have taken place on the server. If you just want to look at that, that's fine. I appreciate if you checked out these videos though and watched them. But if you don't have the time, I understand. So subscribe, like, and all that fun jazz, and enjoy the video. There's a reason I built this tower. I think the server needs some sort of leader. I think the server needs a leader. It's as simple as that. And I think we need to choose a leader. I think it's important.
Hi.
Oh, hello. I didn't realize you joined. Hello. Okay, so I've been thinking, I figured I'd pitch to you because I have no idea where Lewis is. He's apparently in his words, on the grind. I've been thinking, some people, not you and me have been focused on just getting netherite and actually doing things, but some people haven't really, they've kind of stagnated on the server. And I think it's mostly because they don't have a goal per se, and I think...
Oh, so you want to make a community goal with everyone?
Well, that could be an idea. What I was thinking was maybe they need someone to look up to per se, maybe someone to guide them. I don't want it to be like a dictatorship of the server or anything per se, but I think a sort of server, either like guidance or like server leader, Justin's on, like somebody just like to lead them in a direction, to have a goal per se. I think it'd be important to have somebody in that position.
Maybe leader of a project. I'm down for, but a leader of the server, that sounds like a really bad idea.
Well, I mean, yeah, it could go bad, I suppose. I don't know. It's in the early process right now. It was just an idea. I think a leader of a project would work somewhat too. I don't know. I just think people need like guidance per se. Somebody to not necessarily have absolute power. That's if that happens, there should be like, get rid of them. That's not what it's meant to be for. Somebody just to kind of guide, maybe not lead, that's not the right word, just guide them in the right direction. I get like your resentment towards the idea, but I think it would be kind of important. But I'm taking all opinions.
Okay. Well, if you want my overall opinion, I'm not really for it. I feel like if anything, we should just look towards each other when we need something more than a leader.
Right.
Because one man in power or woman in power will just I feel like there's going to be nothing but conflicts rising from that. And I mean, look at us now. I mean, I built this nice base. Everybody's been building nice builds and everything.
That's true. Okay, you make good point. You make good point. Okay, so maybe we could come together at some point. Maybe fix the idea of it. Maybe you're right. I don't know. I just think some people on the server need some guidance is all. I understand the resentment. I could work it out. Maybe like a council of everyone. I just think some people need some, assistance. So maybe someone just to look up to. I understand it sounds bad if someone is quote unquote has like power. I don't know. That's not the intention, but I don't know. I appreciate the thought because you have a different thought process on it than I did. I've just been thinking. I haven't been to your base in a bit, to be fair. You have done a lot, and that's good. I think you and I have done quite a bit on the server, Lewis, Justin, but there's just some people who need, somebody to help them, that's all. That was the idea I was thinking of, but I appreciate, the thought on it. If, I don't know, I'll talk to the others, see what they think, and we'll figure it out, because you may be right.
Alright, and if anything comes of this, let me know.
Of course, of course. You're one of the first people I'd come to.
All right, thank you.
All right. Yeah, no problem. All right. I will talk to you later.
Hello.
Hello.
You said you
Oh.
needed to talk. You
I-
needed to talk.
Well, that's true. I've already. So let me. Okay. So I've already talked with Wild. I've talked with Lewis. Although the talk with Lewis is always weird, as should to be expected. Showed me
Yes,
his
very much so.
space. So I've been thinking. There's me, you, Wild. There's the people that are either in Diamond, Netherite, top level, the top of the server. But then there's everyone
Yes.
else who are just kind of stagnant and not really progressing. I think they just don't have a goal. Maybe they need sort of someone to guide them to a goal, a common goal. And maybe the server needs a leader per se.
A leader.
A leader per se.
You know,
Sure.
leadership can get a little complex.
That is true. That is true. Similar to what Wild said, there's a chance it goes wrong. But at the same time,
There's a chance that everything goes wrong. That's not just like
yeah. So, I think, judging off what Lewis, although I never really understand Lewis, he said,
no, he speaks in riddles.
yeah, he's kind of in support. Yeah, it's true. He's kind of in support of it, but at the same time, he thinks he would win if he ran. I don't know about
Joe,
that, but yeah.
If you think that it's time to have a leader on this server, I'll back that decision. But
Yeah.
I have to admit
Mhm.
that I don't think we can just hand someone the leadership.
No, not at all. I think
We need to make sure we have the best candidate, the most prepared, the most fit ruler.
right. It's true. Which that's kind of what Wild. I mean, Wild's completely against the idea of a leader. He's more of a for the people type of guy, and I get where, and he believes it will go wrong. He's assuming the worst, which I mean isn't a bad thing to do, but I think a proper vote would deal with that and maybe ease his fears a little bit. What I'm saying is maybe we have a vote. Maybe a couple
vote.
people who think they could be leader step up and we have a vote, a server-wide vote.
Like an election.
Yeah, sort of. Although it's not for like a president or anything, more of just a title, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Like a mayoral election.
Yeah, that can work. Like just an
A
election.
mayor of our tiny yet growing community.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we just got 2 new people. I mean, there will be more people. There's gonna be new people, and they need somebody to help them as they're getting on. Because there's people like us who just have everything already. They're gonna be starting
Yes.
kind of at a disadvantage. So maybe a vote of some sort. Maybe the
Maybe
election.
a vote. Do
Maybe
you
a couple
have
people set
anyone
up.
in mind?
Well, I think personally, I think Wild's completely against the idea. Although if he wasn't, he'd not be a bad choice. I don't know if I trust Cheese or Lewis because they'd want to make everything Arabic in quotes. And I don't really know if you need that, but there could be someone like a underdog like Dylan maybe. And then there's obviously me and you, who've
Yes.
had the most time on the server. And kind of are in at least like neutral relationships with everyone on the server.
Indeed.
So
I believe.
yeah,
Maybe I'm a little biased, but I believe that us two are probably the most fit to rule because we know the most about what the server needs, I would say.
well, I mean, yeah, it's not like, there's just like a person would have absolute power over everything. It's just sort of
Well,
just someone
obviously.
to,
Someone that knows what kind of push this server needs, what
Yeah.
direction it needs to go in.
Yeah, and that's what I think Wild maybe not understand. I mean, it may have sounded worse to him, but that's what I'm going for. Not somebody that just like gets absolute power and could run the server per se. Just somebody
Yeah.
to, try to help lead people in a good direction, lead the server in a good direction. You get it. So, I mean, I think it's a good idea with a vote, a proper vote, where everyone on the server, maybe even people who think they could be good candidates, vote, just not for themselves. Maybe we make that a rule, where they can vote, just not for themselves, so then their next best pick in their head, if besides themselves, assumingly, because I think everyone, part of them at least, thinks they're the best pick, per se. So, that, I mean, I think, I think it's not a bad idea per se. I mean, could we be fine without a leader? Maybe, but
I think it's an idea that I need to think over.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. I was gonna give everyone some time to think over. It's not like it's set in stone just yet. Just an idea that I wanted to pitch to the people who are on the server the most, know sort of the ins and outs and everything. Just an idea. Just an idea to think over.
I'll definitely take it into consideration.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Sure. We'll talk more about it, in a couple of days. We'll give everyone some time to think.
Hello.
Hey. Sorry, I was arguing with my chat. Not actually. So I thought about the idea. Let's get this little shit out of the way. Thought about the idea of a vote, like you said.
Yes.
Well, it's probably not very happy about this. I'm thinking, starting today until like next Saturday, we let the server vote. I'll go make like a vote box or some crap outside the tower that people can place their votes in. Or if they just want to, say their votes at the election day, either or. I think I'll make it just, kind of rude. That did no damage, by the way. So I think we give them a week to vote, and even candidates, we need candidates. But I plan on running. You can run if you want. I'm sure Wild isn't too keen on the whole idea as a whole, so I don't know about him. Maybe some other people could run. We can finalize that today, tomorrow, around that time. And yeah, I think we just have a week-long vote, and then maybe next Saturday, Sunday, around that time. If people need the extra day, we'll say Sunday. And we'll have an election a day, sort of thing, outside the tower, probably.
Outside the tower.
Yeah, the tower. That's definitely a king, and not anything else.
Definitely a king.
Yeah.
I do agree that we need a leader, and I think that this is the best way to do it. So, yeah, let's have an election.
All right, you're on board with the idea. That's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so that makes things easier. I don't know. Lewis is probably at his house. I don't know if I want to talk to him. I'll talk to Boy.
We're being watched. Let's just ignore it. Okay.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Just ignore it.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I'll make some sort of vote box and stuff. I'll leave like a little thing up there. I'll build something up there, I'm sure, or I'll hire JO3 to do it. One of the two. And yeah, I guess if you want to run, feel free. I think we'll figure out the candidates by tomorrow and then open voting. So we'll do it maybe next Sunday. So I think that sums up all I need to really talk to you about. Like I said, if you want to run, I mean, that's up to you. Sure. If you plan on, being one of the candidates for leader, I think like 4. We'll say 4. The first like 4. Probably you, Wild, I'm sure is interested. I'm going to go talk to him. I'm sure the other person that was definitely not watching us may be interested. We'll figure that out. I have no idea where the one that went by a name and then last name Crimson is. I think he just disappeared off the face of the SMP and probably
I don't know what you're talking about.
His house no longer there. Nothing. There's no trace of him. So he may have just been a fairy tale in my head.
Yeah, I think that was a fever dream. Never happened.
Yeah, it must have been. So I think Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, I'm gonna go talk to Wild.
I will
and-
definitely consider your invitation to run.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna go run over to Wild's place. I will talk to you
I
later.
mean, you're being robbed. Just think.
Oh, hello. So I wanted to talk to you. I talked to Justin and Lewis about. Well, we talked about as well about a potential leader. I know you're not too keen on the idea.
Yeah.
They are keen, but they're like you. They know it's possible the wrong person gets in power. So what they proposed was a server-wide vote on who could be like a sort of, I say leader, but it's more of just somebody to just kind of look up to and take it for like guidance or whatever. And I know there's a couple people that think they would fit that position, but the way I planned on doing it, everyone on the server can vote. Whoever runs, which you could run if you wanted, could vote, but for everyone else except themselves, so they'd have to vote for somebody else. So most of the 2 out of 3 wanted to happen like that. I know you're not keen on the idea, but I wanted to let you know because you're one of the sort of people that don't really need it, somebody to help them. But I wanted to let you know maybe you wanted to run, or maybe if you want to run or whatever.
Okay. Hypothetically, if I were to run and I become in charge, quote unquote, could I abolish the leadership?
I mean, there's not any rule, anything that you couldn't. I suppose.
All right, well, then I guess you got your answer then. I guess I'm running.
You want to run to abolish leadership? That'd be your one thing as leader, just to abolish it?
Well, yeah, I mean, like you just said it, if someone bad comes into power, then we're all screwed.
That's true. And that's a fair point. I mean, everyone's made the point. That's true. I think Justin is also planning on running, so you got some competition. Especially since you're running to abolish it, the people who'd be for, you have to do some good convincing there.
I know.
I'm probably gonna be running, so I mean, Justin might be, I might be, Lewis might be. You're gonna have some competition, but if that's what you want to run on, I mean, fair play, man. I'm not gonna stop you. That one, if you want that to be your campaign message. I figured I'd let you know though. I think I'm gonna set it up to where voting will happen over this coming week, and next Saturday, Sunday, sometime we'll have the final results. So I'm setting it up right now. I will keep you updated. If you want that to be your campaign, fair play. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Thank you.
Later. Bye.